Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be giving you an update in regards to Lamine Yamal. Is Lamine Yamal injured? And if so, for how long is he going to be out for? Then, as well, we're going to be talking about a player who we haven't talked about on the channel for a couple of weeks, and that player is Nico Williams. Is the Nico Williams saga still alive? We're going to be talking about that. Then, as well, talking about an English player in Reece James, as Chelsea, or specifically his representatives, they have been exploring the possibility of joining Barcelona. We're going to be talking about that, talking about if it's real, if it's just nonsense. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Lamine Yamal. Because as if you guys haven't seen my video yesterday, Lamine Yamal, he has returned from international duty early because he has been feeling some discomfort and he has picked up basically an overload, a small injury in his left hamstring, and he returned to Barcelona to undergo some tests. And the test carried out this morning on Lamine Yamal confirmed that he has a left hamstring strain, and his recovery time will be dictating on how well he recovers. And so right now, Lamine Yamal is a doubt to face Sevilla, which is the game that Barcelona are going to be playing against this weekend. The decision on whether he will be playing or not will be made on Friday, so a couple of days before. And my thoughts on the whole situation is that Lamine Yamal, he has picked up some discomfort. It is a small injury; it's anything major. It's some discomfort and everything. But Barcelona, they have some big games coming up, such as Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, and we want Lamine Yamal to be fit and 100% for those matches. And so, if I'm Hansi Flick, I am not playing Lamine Yamal against Sevilla. I am completely resting him, let him recover, from this small discomfort on that, left hamstring. And I'd rather just rest him completely. We can play maybe a Paulo Torre, a Paulo Victor, or I now want to know your guys' thoughts about this. You start, not Lamine Yamal, you start Ansu Fati on the left-hand side. You play Rafinha out on the right. And with the return of Dani Olmo, with the return of Gavi and Fermin Lopez, you have more options in the midfield. You can have Fermin Lopez, in that 10, you can have Dani Olmo, or you can even have, for example, Paulo Torre, and then bring on Dani Olmo and Fermin Lopez. Those are options that Barcelona they do have. And an interesting stat that I wanted to bring you guys is that currently Lamine Yamal is the most fouled players in all competitions for club and country in Europe's top 5 leagues this season with 38 fouls. So he's the most fouled player right now in the top 5 leagues, and that speaks to how much chaos and danger he causes to opposition teams. And he's such a vital part of the Barcelona's attack. And so we need Lamine Yamal to be fit and firing on all cylinders if Barcelona are to win silverware this season. And so let's take care of Lamine Yamal. Let's not rush anything, and let's protect our superstar. But now, guys, I'm going to be talking about Nico Williams, because Nico Williams is a player that we haven't talked about on the channel for quite some time. And a report from Revelo came out saying that Nico Williams, he did say yes to Barcelona, during the summer, during the whole Nico Williams saga, and everything. And he said yes during a video call, but because of the club's slowness, which I'm guessing is their lack of ability to finalize the deal, to register him or just to pay the fee or anything like that, it made Nico Williams change his mind. And another report from Sport said that at Barcelona, they're still open to signing Nico Williams as long as the economic conditions of the deal do not change. And that makes sense. We know that Barcelona, they're still willing to sign an attacker. They want to sign an attacker, either a left winger or a striker in this upcoming summer, whether that is Nico Williams or a potential Haaland, which there has been some rumors coming around, or maybe a Gyökeres or Rafa Leao. There's been tons of players that have been linked to Barcelona. But if nothing changes in regards to the release clause or the wages that Nico Williams is demanding, then that could be an option for Barcelona to pursue. But I ask you guys, would you guys take Nico Williams over this current Rafinha? I don't know about that. Rafinha right now has been absolutely world class, and as you know, as much as Nico Williams is fantastic, I don't think he replaces Rafinha at the moment. But in the summer, the whole situation can change, and we can have a change of mind, of decision, and everything like that. But Nico Williams, he also said some words. He talked about his future. He says, "I'm not thinking about my future now. I'm so happy to be at Athletic. Fans are happy too. Bilbao is my home. I'm really happy, and I want to enjoy here, and I want to bring Athletic at the best level. The dream is that Europa League final at San Mamés." And right now, the goal for Nico Williams and for Athletic Club is to make that Europa League final in San Mamés. But it is going to be difficult. There are other strong teams in that competition, such as Man United, Roma, Real Sociedad, Ajax, Lyon, Tottenham. There are some challenging teams there for Athletic Club, and making the Europa League final is not a guarantee. And so, in that call as well, he doesn't outright, close the door on any departure. He says, "I'm not thinking about my future right now." That he doesn't say, "No, I'm happy to be Athletic. I will never leave." He never says anything like that. He says, "I'm happy here. It's my home, but I'm not thinking about my future now." And he slowly leaves that door open. And he talks about the visit to the Estadio Montjuic a couple of weeks ago. He says, "Barca fans bully me. I was surprised, to be honest, but I didn't give it much importance because it's normal to receive whistles when you go to the opponent's stadium. But this time, it was directed at me personally. It's normal. I think it's fun as long as there are no insults." And right there, Nico Williams, not really bothered by those boos and whistles that he did receive when he was playing in the Estadio Montjuic, in which Barcelona, they did beat Athletic Club. And Nico Williams, you had the opportunity to join Barcelona. I know you were a little bit hesitant and had some doubts, but if you really wanted to, if you wanted to force the move, you could have paid out of pocket. You could have just gone to Barcelona and just waited weeks until Barcelona could actually register you. But that is extreme and everything like that. But Barcelona, Nico Williams, the saga isn't over, guys. And let me know your guys' thoughts. If you guys would still go after Nico Williams, looking at how well Rafinha is performing. But that piece of news I did want to talk to you guys about is in regards to Reece James, because some rumors were reporting that the Chelsea right back and Chelsea captain was exploring through his representatives the possibility of joining Barcelona or Benfica for health reasons. What are those health reasons? Well, another report came out from Sport saying that doctors, they have recommended Reece James to move somewhere with a warm climate to help with his consistent pain and injuries. Barcelona are interested in the player, and following those reports and everything, Fabrizio Romano, he came out shutting them down. He said Reece James in training today, as sources play down all links with Barca or Benfica on UK media in the recent days. Full focus on Chelsea. And I think, I trust Fabrizio Romano right here. I think Barcelona, they're perfectly happy with our fullback situation. You have Jules Koundé playing an absolute fantastic level, being the starting right back. You have Balde, you have Hector Fort, you have Gerard Martin, and you potentially have Alex Valle. The only reason why I would potentially think a move for Reece James is if you wanted to move Jules Koundé back into that center back spot, but you're already stacked with center backs. It just doesn't make sense. And as much as Reece James is a fantastic fullback, he is very injury prone. He is very injury prone. And that's something that has been plaguing his career. But if you guys are a big fan of Reece James, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. What do you guys want him to see at Barcelona? But guys, that was it for the video for today. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that's discussed on today's video. What do you guys make of Lamine Yamal's small injury? He's going to be out for a couple of days, but he should be back and fit for that match against Sevilla. But would you guys, play him in that match, or would you just rest him completely? And as well, let me know your guys' thoughts on Nico Williams' word, in which he talks about that final, that Europa League final in San Mamés. And lastly, Reece James, yes or no? But guys, catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Alegría,